Hi, it's Sue. Welcome back to my channel today. And you join me playing with Roxy's weekly challenge. You can see I've got my journal on the desk. Last week was 45 and I've now added that to a page. And I've literally added it to this pocket that's just been decorated a little bit with some of the same colours. So that's now in place, and we'll put this to one side. So today's challenge is 46, and it's another one where we're using scrapbook paper. Sorry, I'm reaching over to the side of my desk. Yep, scrapbook paper scraps. And Rachel did Christmas themed, and I thought, well, you know, there's nothing to say I can't have some Christmas in my challenge journal. So this week I've got 3 pieces. One I've already made, and this is it here. And I'm hoping the light's not too bad. It's a very dull day here today. We've had on and off rain, so, you know, bear with me. So basically this is my scrapbook card, and you can see if you flip it over it's turned up with the edges punched. But I've done a fair bit of decorating on there, and the same here. Added this piece of holly, another little seal, holly seal, and some red silk here. So, and this was a digital, and I can't remember where that came from, I have to say. What I did today was I got my Christmas box down and picked a few pieces from that, which was nice. There were bits in there I'd forgotten about. So basically, yeah, it just needs a little journal card in the back, or piece of scrap of paper perhaps. So that's what we're going to be making, and I've got 2 more to make. And what I've done today is I've got everything together ready to go. So for the second one, I've used an image from a book, and this was from a little Christmas book. And it says here on the front of this, I don't know if you can read it, it says, "Heaven bless thee, brightening every year." And I've cut it, but not very straight. I'm just looking at a big white line there. So we'll just do a bit of trimming on that piece before we go any further. How are you today? I hope you're well. Yeah, wet here. How is it where you are? It's getting ever closer to Thanksgiving for my American followers. I hope you're all organised. I hope you've got your menu planned, and you know, if you've got a house full. I know, Carol, I think you said you were expecting quite a few people. Hope you're all organised and ready to go. Right, so now I've picked this piece of card here. This was a bit of pattern paper, but it's patterned only on one side. So I've taken another piece here to add on the inside. And I've done it because although this is going to have a pocket, you can also slip some journaling in. Could be a picture, could be a picture taken over the holiday season, or just, you know, journaling the day, I guess. So I've pre-folded this ready by measuring what I've got here. This piece of paper wasn't particularly tall, so I've left the bottom piece in, and I plan to cover that, and I'm hoping it covers, with this grey washi. But actually that's not a particularly sticky one, that one, so I might add some glue. Whoops. Just to make sure it adheres. Well, adheres and stays, I guess. So I'm just using art glitter glue for that. Actually, let's turn it this way. There we are. And we'll just trim that back. Actually, I can just fold it inside. Why not? There we go. And I also thought we'd do a bit of punching along the end there. So I'm hoping this is going to punch through the tape. And it kind of has. Just give me a second and I'll fix this. Okay, so we managed. It didn't particularly like it, but we got there. Okay, now I need to add this piece of card to the back. And because these are both scrapbook papers, it makes this quite sturdy, but I don't mind that. And this clearly was a double-sided one. Can you hear the rain? It's actually just started again. It's pouring. Never mind, we need it. We keep saying that. Okay, might as well add glue to the rest. Pop that there. Just make sure that is to the top. Yep, that's good. There we are, so that's taken care of the back of the card. It just gives it a nice pocket there. And we'll add this, which is actually, like I say, from a book. But I just like that image. I thought it was really nice. I'm not going to decorate as much as I did on the last one, on the, my first piece. But I will add a couple of bits to the front. These are quick and easy. Another great project from Rachel. If you're mass making, or could even do it as a card or a gift, like a gift card, if you wanted to put a little gift token in the back, in that pocket. I think that would be quite nice. Just pop that up a little bit. So to decorate, I've got another little piece of fabric that I thought could go on the side like this. So now let me see, how will I do this? Okay. Let's use a bit of fabric glue, I think. And I don't want too much, because I don't really want it to show through. Oops. Just enough to hold it down. Just should do the front first. There we go. And I have another little piece to go here. go. And I was going to use an eyelet, but I don't think I will. I think I'm just going to add this piece. Let me see if it hangs. No, it needs a jump ring. Okay, bear with me. Okay, so I found my jump ring and I have attached it. So this is a little mother of pearl. Well, I'm calling it a star. I'm sure it is meant to be a star. But I thought it was quite nice. It's got a nice, you know how that mother of pearl has a bit of a shimmer. I thought it was nice, and it followed the star on the page. So let's just pop this on here. There we go. So that's the second one. And for the third one, I'll bring that one in. Now this one, I've got it all laid out here, look. I'm using this image, which is quite large. It's actually just under 6 inches by 3 3/4. So I'm using this paper, which is a text script, not particularly Christmassy, I don't think, but just the script. And because it was one-sided, I've got this piece to go on the inside, and I've chosen this because it's got this lovely image here, but it's also got space for writing should it be needed. So the only problem with this is that this writing is upside down, and I could cover that, so which I may well do. Okay, so first things first, what I want to do, I've already punched the edge of this. So now what I want to do is attach this piece, oops, to the card front. So these are both scrapbook papers, but one is from a 6 by 6 inch pad. Well, that's this one that I'm gluing at the moment. And the other one is from a 12-inch scrap. I might just go around the very edge with the art glitter. There we go. Right. And now let's make sure it sits right at the top. Which it does. Turn that up. There we go. This piece can be glued. You know, double-sided scrapbook paper is quite good because you don't have to do this. And this does make it a bit thicker, but it's not too bad actually. This top paper is quite thin. It's more like paper than cardstock. For this one, I'll get ready because I'm going to have to do a bit of inking. That's what I'm trying to say. I think that will be fine. Okay. So now this piece goes on the front like so, and I'm going to add another piece of fabric, this time to the top I think, and I've also got these pieces to add. I think I've worked it out. I would put one there and one here. Okay, so first things first. Do you play along with Rachel's challenge? I'm sure I've asked you this before. I've got to say I quite like them. They're a good start to my week. And I love at the moment that Rachel's working on reasonably simple, quick projects. I think she's making up a few Christmas journals, so she's got a fair bit of filling to do. Okay. And add this. Let me think. I'm querying it because of this on the other side. I don't really want to cover that up. I guess I could. Let me just look at my fabric a minute. What about a piece of this on the side? Yeah. Don't really want that edge. That's the selvage as well. So we'll cut that off. And then let's see if this tears. No. Oh dear. Maybe now. Yeah. Okay, let's pop those aside. Fray that up a bit. It's quite nice. All right, get rid of all these frayed ends. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll put this piece here. So just a splash of glue. Don't need too much. Come on, glue. Where are you? There we go. It does cover that pocket a bit, but that's fine. That's a reasonable sized pocket, so I'm not too worried. Okay, a bit more glue. And flip that over. There we are. Maybe. Or just that. Yeah, I think I like that actually, and I'll round these corners. And I'm just going to round them slightly at the top. Back to the fabric glue. And then this flower actually had a piece of foam on the back, sticky foam, but I've ripped that off. So we don't need that. It stands out far enough as it is. So we'll just pop that on like that, I think. There we go. Now, I had a bit of this. I was going to put a piece of this down here. Yep. So I might use the art glitter glue for this one. There we are. So that's the front. Now I've just got to decide about this. Could we use a bit more of this? Would that disguise it? Yeah, I think it would. I think that's what I'm going to do. So, art glitter glue. And we'll trim that off. Actually, no, I'll just turn it over. That's good. That's fine. So there you go. That's the second one. So here are my little scrappy pieces from scraps of scrapbooking paper. Shall we try that again? These are my pages or editions, ephemera for the journal using scraps of scrapbook paper. I think I will just catch that bottom corner of this one. Is it going to go in? Yep. Didn't quite, so we're just yep, that'll do. Okay, so that's one. Space for journaling in there, or a picture, whatever. This is the second one, and this is my favourite. I like this. It's non-traditional colours for Christmas, but I think it's quite nice. And this is the third. So not sure where these are going to go in my journal, but I will show you next week before I start on Rachel's challenge number 47. Okay, thank you so much for calling the house today, and I hope to see you again soon for my next video. Until then, take care. Bye now.